seems like the line's busy.
How you doing, ma'am?
Hey, Nino. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic. What? With nothing going on up north?
This is my best friend. This is the only good one.
Then bring her into your fucking department.
She won't come to my department.
They're all gonna get banned in 24 hours.
How are they?
Let's drive.
Okay, come on, Claire.
All right. Last about 24 hours in the city.
See, she's got a good attitude, Nino. She's not one that's out to get you.
So,
Like
Crystal, what is it
on
gonna
Earth.
take to have you transfer?
I have no clue. I never thought about this.
All right. Well, Edith here is willing to offer you a $10,000 bonus.
Oh.
And a senior position. And an FTO position.
Oh shit! Look at that.
That's all right. I got that. I really don't know what I'd want or need or like.
Well, think about it. Think about it, Claire.
You see, Crystal, do you know what? Do you know, like, you know how a clock, you know how like goes around
Yeah.
and then it
clockwise.
goes around again?
Clockwise, yeah.
At the end of my
Yeah.
third term, you know, 9 months have elapsed, and now the clock is going all the way around again.
What's the repair shop you pay for us to use, Nino?
All of them.
Oh. Let me say call her again. For
Do
you.
you need,
I won
need a repair.
Marshals and the DOC no longer work for the DOJ.
yeah, so what's going on with that? What's going on with that?
Nothing. They're gonna be working right for the government, which means DOJ no longer has a law enforcement agency. Now they can focus on doing their actual job.
So what does that mean for the marshals then?
They run independently.
Hello? Oh, hey, I was wondering, do you do repairs on cop cars? Okay, all right, thank you. Busy. Busy. This is what I got to deal with. Busy. Busy. Everyone's busy, Nino. Everyone's fucking busy. So how's the
Yeah, I can
campaign
call
going?
I haven't really been campaigning, to be honest.
You just kind of, well, I guess only Party Hardy's running against you. Hey,
Yep.
Bruce, does Nino pay you to do repairs on cop cars? Are you going to be a part of that program? Do you know Nino? You got a relationship? Yeah, got a. Okay. Okay.
Call Marina. She's the actual mechanic shop.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call Marina. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, I kept calling her, but she was busy. But maybe she's free now.
Could probably drive down there.
Is that the one by the?
Greenwich?
I'm trolling, by the way, because I think it's funny.
Oh boy. Okay. And you think Marty's gonna? I think Marty's got it in the bag.
I don't know. I think it's 50-50.
Well, the thing is, I think where Marty fucked up. Same thing with Princess. Nobody's come and talked to us at the PD. Like Princess.
You guys aren't that big of a vote. You know that, right?
I would.
Listen,
Really?
you're not that big of a vote. It's decent, but it's not. You are not wrong in that I don't think Princess or Marty are campaigning at the level that they need to. Either one could destroy the other one.
Considering that
both
Princess
of them are
won
pretty
by one
passive.
vote.
Yes, both
One
of them.
vote.
Yeah, I think they're both pretty passive compared to most campaigns. Even Pred went harder, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, looks like I'm repairing my vehicle. Looks like I'm doing my own fucking repairs. Saturday, I don't mind.
I think there's an expectation. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty I think both would be good. I think slowly over time. So the princess is like really good for the position. I think Marty's got the heart. I think the thing that I would be concerned with is he going to be around enough, and does he actually know what the job's going to entail? Because I think he's going to be shocked by how much legal work is involved.
Marty, I wonder. Well, I think something needs to happen at the BCSO.
Yes, 100%. It's look, I like the whole thing about the banning the BCSO. I'm obviously joking. At least I think you know that.
God damn it, you are.
Yeah. Well, I kind of have slowly gotten back on that energy because I had some shit happen to me, and well, why don't you look up the report yourself? Actually,
I know what it is. It's the Quangle one.
Yeah,
right?
that really annoyed me. Like,
Yeah, I read
it's just
over it.
like it's annoying because there's the excuse is Nino is still hating on the BCSO, and I'm just like, since when? Like, what the fuck? And to dismiss it on that, like, who's in whose head? You know what I mean? Apparently Ventura brought up my name to Madi yesterday, and I got him. I learned about this, and he's still afraid I'm going to do something against them. It was interesting. I just want them to be cops. That's it. You know what I mean?
Why don't you sue him for a rights violation, though?
I'm doing worse. They're about to find out. Well, actually, you guys are going to pay for it too, if I'm going to be honest.
Whatever.
But it's not bad things. It's
Yeah, because I was reading through the report, and there's no fucking PC or RS to even pull you over.
Well, and then what about the dialogue between the hyper defensiveness?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that in the report.
No? Did you pull it open again today?
Why didn't you tell me instead of me?
Well, I know Crystal's in the back. You know what I mean? No offense, Crystal. I thought it was a high command.
Oh, no,
report.
I understand.
You just got to do this, like old Crystal earmuffs.
Okay.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, Crystal's a real one.
What the fuck?
Only with Crystal. Yeah, see?
Oh, shit. Listen, I was told that Maxwell was getting bullied in the fucking reports. Is that true or is that not true?
I got it. I will absolutely look at it.
All right, pull it up.
I don't think she's getting bullied. Maxwell's standing up for herself.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think her thing was like no one else is chiming in. It was actually Radich's thing. Yeah.
I never thought Raditch should have been fucking high command.
Neither did I. What the brother? He literally got the job because Moss felt bad that he failed in BCSO.
I told him that he's not. I said I got outvoted.
No. It's fine.
I think he'd be a good
So that didn't happen
but
in there? That didn't happen?
It's her and Aspen arguing.
Wait, what are they arguing about? This is how I get the high command T chat. So good. What was pointed out?
This is crazy. This is crazy.
What?
They're claiming that. Okay, Crystal, earmuffs on. They're claiming that them being in the bed of a truck is reckless endangerment, and this is what I did.
The
read all this.
vehicle is off and being gassed. They're instructed to get back.
Regardless, this is the point I brought up to the chief. We don't have seatbelt laws in Los Santos, and I think that going to court to try to argue if what they're doing is reckless when we don't even have seatbelt laws in Los Santos, it's like how is that? Then inherently what happens is you could then articulate that riding in a car is reckless endangerment.
I have a simpler argument.
Yeah, what's that?
The vehicle was not in motion, therefore you cannot give someone reckless endangerment because they might recklessly endanger, even if that was the line. Furthermore, given that we were stalked after the fact with two individuals in the back, why was the ticket not then issued?
Yeah, this is, well, I will say this. One of the individuals says the vehicle does not need to be mobile for reckless endangerment.
Who said that?
APS.
Hey, what's going on?
Bro, okay, can we just be honest here? These people do not understand like basic law.
I know.
How are they even cops, let alone running a department?
I agree.
How we doing, Nino?
Get the fuck back in your car, all right? You fucking ruined TRT, all right, Matt?
Whoa. That's Lucas Miller.
Lucas. Den.
He does this every
handed the reins to you, all right?
He didn't.
He did. Indirectly. He metaphorically put his hand on your shoulder and said, I'm going to Guatemala.
You were his golden boy, I'll say that. You were.
And look at it now. Look at it now.
Hey, I'm here to make it great again. Now
I need you to get a voice changer by the meeting, and I need you to deepen that voice and up your voice level by 2x. I want to see that den energy.
I got him yelling the other day.
Starting next by next storm.
On the PD.
Yes.
But you don't think my voice is deep enough?
We need TRT Miller, a protege of Den Shiesty back.
I have been stepping up.
He's been stepping up. He's been doing TRT shit. Actually, that's a whole nother thing. Let's talk about that. All right, we're good.
All right.
So TRT, we're trying to restructure right now, which we're kind of fucking going through the reins on. You obviously know about the shit show.
Crystal still got earmuffs on, right?
Okay, earmuffs off. Crystal.
How's she gonna know that she needs to take them off?
The sign right there. Crystal. I don't know. How do we get earmuffs off her?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. What do you mean?
I never thought. I knew we could do earmuffs on. I never thought about earmuffs off.
So you put her in the back of your car. You tell her to put on earmuffs, and then she just has them on for the rest of the fucking day.
Well, I don't know. I've never tried it before. We've talked about it in theory, but we've never rolled it out.
Oh my god.
Crystal, earmuffs off. Maybe we can try to get out. Gas station here. Oh, is that her phone?
I don't know.
God. Oh god. Okay.
Hello?
So
Is it clear? Can I help you?
Oh yes. The earmuffs off, Crystal.
I can't hear you at the moment. You can call back later.
Oh god damn it, Nino.
Do I know you? I don't have your number. Are we friends? How'd you get my number? Well, you can call me back. I don't know when.
We're gonna have to figure this out. What's the opposite of earmuffs?
Why don't you just open the back and pull them off?
Okay, I know. I'll text her. That should.
Oh, that's smart.
I didn't put eye muffs on her. There.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say it's not that I don't like hearing you or anything, or like hurting my ears. I just, I can't understand you. Nothing you say makes sense.
Okay. The other thing is,
Sounds like you're
goddamn
talking about
TRT's
a
a
bunch of
shit show
nothing.
right now. I had to go to bed.
Because you have dumb fuck Romello and dumb fuck what's his name? No, the fucking the LSPD
Radish.
one. Yeah, who literally just fired.
Radish is surrendering.
They literally fired everyone without telling them.
Oh, don't get me started.
No, that's how it starts. Look, Peters.
No, I know.
It's fun to joke about the other stuff, but the TRT thing actually pisses me off. Neither of them should be anywhere near a leadership position after you make a decision like that. You know what I mean?
I had Radish. Well, I told the chief, and the chief was in agreement with me that he's surrendering it. Here, come on. Crystal, earmuffs off.
Yeah, it's off.
Oh, okay, you can hear this. Come on over here. So I had him. I told so he's surrendering. So Radish is surrendering it because I told him he's a captain. He's got too much, and he needs to focus on his shift. So we're not doing that. They held TRT interviews. They're going to get a new TRT person. I'm hoping it's Opal. The thing I said in that meeting, the thing they want to do is make a fucking gun unit. I'm like, why do you guys want to make a gun unit? Every single. Okay, let's get on the move again. Every single person, every single call we go to is a fucking gun call. We don't need another unit to deal with shit that the entire PD is dealing with. It needs to be shit that Den was doing. I don't give a fuck that caused problems. The thing Den was doing included a shitload of people in the police department and made people have purpose in this whole other thing.
I was thinking about that the other day. What is your pursuit unit? What is, how do I put this? Back in the day, the pursuit unit had purpose, right? It felt like a unit, right? Regardless of whether or not you agreed with what Den did, people knew what TRT was, right? Pursuit today, TRT today, to me is only existent as a form of gatekeeping things like vehicles, weapons, and a form of status that is meaningless because there is no standard towards it. If there was one, then y'all would have never needed to wipe the unit to begin with. It would have been actively molded to a vision due to a goal. That's just my opinion. It's in the same level that I would say that what even is LSPD and BCSO? It is effectively a UPD because functionally you do the same shit, right? There is no, I mean, hell, even the mechanics around the city have more distinct culture between them. You know what I mean?
I agree.
By the way,
100%.
I hope it doesn't sound like I'm shit talking. I'm just saying do you understand what I'm saying? It felt like it was a thing, right? For people outside of those that participated.
Fucking beat this. I can't even chase it with this thing. Engine off, windows down.
Alright.
Okay. License, registration.
It is obviously for well with you. No license and no registration.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Can you get somebody here?
You want to sit in the front here, Crystal? Should I get in the back?
I can. Give me a
Oh
second.
yeah. So if we get shot, at
Okay,
least
did you
I'll
vote?
take it from
Yeah.
the front.
Oh,
right?
thank you. I appreciate that.
Every single day
You
of the
voted
week.
for Nino?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up north, Marty as
Get
well.
somebody
but
else.
that-
to
Anyone
drive
else
your
to get
car,
you, Nino?
okay?
Alright,
Get somebody else.
Come
Yeah,
in.
Hottie.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're
Marty,
lucky
how's
Nino's
that?
in the car right now. Otherwise,
Huh?
I'll bust your ass.
Thank you, Nino.
Yeah.
I voted
Well,
for
at least
you.
this way they won't see
Thank
your
you very
face.
much. I appreciate it.
You're the bestest.
Yeah, I understand sometimes people have choosable faces and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Watching. We're turning around. We're
Wait,
watching.
what did he do?
It's a fucking fucking B boost, I think. I don't know, but it's.
Oh
doesn't
my
have
God.
license.
Actually, I want to. Yesterday night, you ready for this? Maxwell and Alan Kyles? I don't know.
Hey, put that golf club away! You take it to the goddamn golf course!
That's where we're going.
Okay, my bad. Have a good day. Yeah, Maxwell, Allen.
Responded to a gun sale 911, and like Chaos Legion and shit were inside Humane Labs, and no one went, brother, to help them. It was so crazy.
Do you know what time it was at?
Like midnight. There was other people on duty.
You know what? I must have I got off duty to 11:30 last.
Bro, they were there for like I think actually it may have been at 10 minutes, because they staked up on a hill and then they found like 2 vehicles outside, and then one vehicle eventually left from the inside, and nobody came. And I was just like, that, like, their weapon sale. Aren't class 2s like y'all's biggest thing? You know what I mean? Having to deal with it, and there's a potential weapon sale happening. No one went. It was crazy.
Yeah, well, the time frame of that, so that's that and shift 3 are the worst times to have shit happen.
No, there was cops on duty. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the other
There
thing
ended
is,
up being like a prison break-in or some shit, which I'm hoping with this new DOC that y'all find a better way to handle that, because I can only imagine how annoying it must be to have to clean up a mess going all the way to Bolingbrook. It should be for the most severe cases.
Hey, slow down!
I'm so sorry, Peters. I'm going to get a license. I'm going to get a license. I'm going to get a license.
No, hell no.
can't be
Who's got a license
driving.
in this car?
Okay, I can do it.
Okay, now go get. Okay, thank you, Miss Ali. Is that you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to pull over for a sobriety check.
Oh. I didn't do anything.
Just walking up to a car full of Nino voters.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, we're going to the
unfortunately,
courthouse to vote
I'm
for
gonna
Nino.
have you blow in this alcohol thing that I can't think of the name of right now.
Do I
Breathalyzer.
have to get out of the car?
No,
or?
you can stay in. Yes. Yes.
There's no way.
Okay. All right. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
I'm gonna catch you drunk one of these days.
I'm not drunk.
How's the shift so far? Anything crazy?
We had a cargo ship go off.
You guys
tons of
go to
gunshot-
those?
We don't. So we don't. We'll. It depends. We might go to them and scout. If they're stealing shit off the ship with like class 2s and they drop it and they fucking. I mean, if they're jacking the shit on the state of San Andreas, yeah, we'll go respond. But it depends.
It's just unfortunate. You know, I've been trying to bring animals to the city for 9 months, and every time the container ends up landing up at the docks, it's just like 20, 30, a dozen like fucking dead animals inside bullet holes and all that.
Yeah, that's crazy. What are you gonna do? You know, they found dead animals stuffed inside of slick tires on the last one we found.
Jesus Christ. I'm starting a zoo and aquarium, by the way.
That'll be sweet.
Yeah, you want to see it actually? Go to the behind the Innocence convenience store.
Okay, let's head over there. Yeah, but we're working on the TRT thing. The thing is like we're in this situation, this predicament, and this is again why I think Marty needs to come in. God, it would be so nice to have someone that we could actually work with, and we don't get fucking stone dicked on anything. I don't fight it. I don't even fight at this point.
Pixel, Princess has been good, honestly.
Yeah, Princess has been good, but the BCSO was kind of just fucking locked in this. It's our way and that's it, and we're just gonna do things we want, and we're gonna like our officers aren't gonna get repercussions, but we're gonna hold LSPD to a higher standard.
Well,
and it's
how dare anyone want a department that is responsible for their county, you know?
okay.
Welcome to the soon Los Santos Zoo and Aquarium. So this entire space is going to be teared down, and we're going to have live animal cages. You're going to walk in. There'll be like maybe like a smaller aquarium on the sides there.
Okay.
And then cages. And as you can
Real
see,
fish.
yeah, well, I want sharks and dolphins, lions and tigers. Should be able to feed them, you know? And this thing is huge. Like, continue going up this way. I spoke to Tessa and Ziggy. I want them to kind of help with it.
Oh, Tessa. Yeah, she sounds lovely.
Yeah, yeah.
Animals and stuff.
She tries to murder me.
Right over here.
Do you know why?
Sorry, say again?
Oh yeah,
I
this
was
is
wondering
crazy.
why Tessa wants to murder him. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, I can see it fitting.
So, the county owns this right now, and it's one of the warehouses that I was going to put up for auction. But then I was kind of like, why do it right away when instead we could utilize the facility for like a short-term thing?
Yeah, this will be cool. This will be fucking cool.
Yeah. I mean,
Bears, huh?
yeah,
Makes sense to see
Like a
bears,
fox, too.
tigers. Oh my God,
Very central
foxes.
to a lot of stuff.
Have you thought? I've got a question. Have you thought about introducing legislation on stuff that the PD seizes to use for auction or for the court center in the future?
I think that's something that we definitely want to open up. Like I mentioned to you earlier, like there's going to be things that I'm going to be pushing for that are going to resolve some of these headaches that you're talking about, that empower y'all as LSPD. But I'm also going to be increasing some responsibility around it. What I mean by this is that if you guys are actively seizing things down here, I think there needs to be an avenue by which you can legally acquire those things as a police department for your own use.
So outside of Los Santos, a lot of that shit goes to auction, right? And I was like, I don't know if it should go to the court center or if the PD should be using it.
Technically, it should have always been going back to the counties, the vehicles, properties, etc. But you know, we've been slowly eroding away that odd power that was in the DOJ. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's important that they have some cool shit to do, right? But I think it's important that, like, take Blaine County for example. Princess and I had been talking about, because they don't have money, right? Like, it would make sense if Blaine County was where you were able to do like car rentals, right? Of old VAFT vehicles or buy used cars. And Los Santos County would only get a small percentage of it because it makes sense, right? Like doing it as a joint thing, but we would only get like maybe 10-20% of the profit, right? But they do 80% of the overhead.
I mean, an auction would be fucking amazing up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like old,
Like,
you know, it fits.
Even something like the, out of that fucking, out of that junkyard up here.
The junkyard, there's a used dealership on Route 68. Actually, there's two of them.
That's right, Route 68. I didn't even think about that. There is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucking, generate income for. Not a bad idea. That's a fucking genius idea. I don't know where I'm going up here.
How does Tessa feel about it?
Everybody knows what that looks like. Yeah, the chief and I have been working on a ton of shit too. Like back-end bullshit. Trying to figure out response to these bank trucks is the next thing we're working on. I think we might start limiting the number of people that respond to bank trucks.
Huh? You don't have a limit?
There's no limit. Also,
Wait, what?
well, because it's a 78 call. 78's call.
How is a bank truck a 78?
Well, the bank truck is inherently a violent call, and we're supposed to, per one of the senators, we're supposed to. It's essentially like when they're shooting locals, we should be showing up and matching force at that point.
Oh.
So I don't know. Actually, you've been around for a while.
So I tried to reach out to G6, and I've been curious if I don't want to get into it. Actually, probably better that way.
Well, I mean, so right now
I'll
it's
say
like
this much: G6 is the introduction for criminal groups to do the rest of the shit. So, as a consequence, with it being inherently violent, not just against locals, but the potential against cops and the potential against other criminal organizations, it effectively removes 90% of the crews from, they get stuck, while that 10% gets increasingly more violent in order to maintain superiority on it. Does that kind of make sense? Like,
yeah, well, that's what I mean. Now we are getting into a weird thing, but yeah. I totally get that, and that's what we're trying to figure out. I think if you shoot a cop on the street, we need to fucking respond, all units. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just shot a cop. Haha, funny. I'm gonna send every fucking cop I have after you. But situations like that, I don't know. I think we need to limit it to like 20, and figuring out.
Wait, what do you mean? How many cops? Wait, you mean
for
20?
A bank truck? For
20 like
12
to go to it, or
units. We have 40 units showing up to bank trucks sometimes.
I got you. Just to be clear here, though, you're saying limit to 20 on scene, but it would be all hands on deck if they shoot you.
Yeah, I don't know. We're trying to figure that out. The other thing is it's such a shit show right now that I think that what happens when 40 cops show up, everybody, there's too much.
How are 40 cops showing up to a bank truck? Is that actually happening?
Yeah, it's happening. 40, 45.
God, brother, just like fucking throw me into the water. Just.
Well, it's when cops are being shot.
Oh, when they're shot.
Yeah, it's like 12 to 6. I think 12 is the unit when they're not being shot. But the thing
is, think of the 69 months. Oh, now he says it.
We are the aggressors in bank trucks.
True.
You know what I mean? Well, they've already escalated, but at that point, we are the aggressors when we show up on scene, or we should be. So they have to respond appropriately, right? They can't just let us shoot them. This is a weird conversation.
I understand, yeah, and I'm with you on that. So, well, hopefully you guys figure it out. You know.
Yeah, Tanner and I are working on a bunch of shit right now. Also, we're thinking about limiting the number of attempted murder of a government employees charged right now.
You know, you have to ask me for that, right?
Really?
Yeah, motherfuckers, you don't go to the DOJ. That's legislation.
Well, we're just kind of spitballing right now. I would like to see. Okay, so right now,
I'm glad you brought it up though, because that has been an ongoing conversation, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of this is jokes, but number one, keep in mind that the penal code changes that went in February. Yep. Those were all illegal. We've already that. We had the governor respond to it about a week ago. So those penal code charges that you're seeing today are illegally been raised. Now, the reason I think that's important to take in is that is a big factor as to why certain violence happens, right? You're facing $300,000 or you shoot some cops and hope to get away. Make sense? Secondly, it's eroding people's existence in San Andreas. Might be weird to say, but listen, this is what I get told directly from individuals, that because you literally can't exist. So when we see some of those adjustments take place, that's probably going to need to go into the calculation about how many times you put onto, max cop amount. Does that kind of make sense? Like,
Yeah.
if the attempted murder of a cop goes down by a quarter, I'm not saying it will, then your formula for what the cap on attempted murder of an LEO would change.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm looking at, let's see here. I'm trying to see if I could find one. I mean, here's a 21 times attempted. It's over $250,000 of dollars.
I got a solution for you. You ready?
Yep.
There is a new charge that says, like, it'll be called like massacre of the PD, and if you participated either as an accessory or a primary on a incident in which more than like 12 cops went down, you get that other charge, which is the equivalent of, like, let's say 13. You know what I mean? So instead of, oh, let's click this button 12 times, it's over this amount, it's this other charge, right?
That would be amazing. I don't know.
That makes more sense than saying something weird like only put 12. No, there's actually a completely different charge
yeah.
that covers it.
Is that something you need me to draft, or is that somebody I should talk to about drafting?
I think it's too soon to talk about that while the penal code is changing, because the mathematics and the reasoning behind doing what you and Turner are talking about is dependent on the penal code change.
Right.
If you're strictly talking about the fines and times. Does that make sense, or are you just kind of agreeing for?
No, it does 100%. I mean, I know that there were, like, I know that penal changes were, there's a bunch of shit going on, and I understand that shit needs to get worked out first.
But the charge name has got to be, like, not cool, you know what I mean? Like, if it was called PD Wipe, people would aim for that.
Right.
Yo, take a look at my profile, dog. I got 12 PD wipes.
I got 12 PD wipes. Yeah. VCB. Okay. Yeah, so we got that going on. Let me see here. I'm just curious. So are the marshals aren't going to be, what are they supposed to be? Just like an investigative thing, or?
Mm-hmm. Then they look in everything. I think a lot more is gonna come out once a director is announced. Fable, thank you for the 32 months.
I'm listening to the radio right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about the charge thing. Yeah.
Yeah, charge is way better than just being like, oh, we're only gonna give
limit on this. Yeah.
Yeah. An encompassing charge.
We were joking about the attempted murder of a LEO should be first and second degree. Second degree should be like lower by a lot, but you only get first degree attempted if the cop ICUs. He's not paying attention.
We currently just don't, we don't have first degree attempted murder of a government employee, right?
Nope.
I would ICU it every single time just for 5 minutes.
He is paying attention. Yeah.
Old Saturdays. It's been popping this morning. It seemed pretty consistent. This is the slowest it's been though.
I like pre-tsunami being a little like chilled. It's kind of when I kind of plan the day, look over shit, you know what I mean? Get all the bullshit out of the way and then
Yeah, I feel you. This is like I feel like this is my time to patrol, and then after the meeting, I'm kind of just doing random shit. The chief's around. There's a little bit more stuff going on. More people tend to be more violent. Oh, you know what? Jeez, Fisher still have a warrant on a future.
I hope Matt does the voice. You know, like I hope he actually comes in with a deep voice. That'd be hilarious.
If we catch forehead, he's got a warrant.
Oh, it's the same one from before?
Yeah, same one I keep talking.
Is he around on the weekends?
Yeah, he's around today. I don't know where he hangs out. Oh, truck's out. I think Miller's been oh my god, I bought a shitload of parts. I've been pimming out all the cars for everyone.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think that's been huge. I bought like 12 different engine blocks, and I've been putting them in people's cars and all the parts, and it seems like people are pretty stoked, especially like the late shift 3, early shift 1. That's the biggest complaint I hear. The fucking vehicles. But hey, hell, yes. Who is it? Who, Sawyer? Sawyer, who are you talking about?
Wait, what happened? I love jokes like this because you know someone thinks I'm there. It's being.
If I come in there, please do not grab
no,
the
he's
rescue,
doing it
okay?
again. He's running it back.
Okay. All right, we're coming up right now. In the lobby. Fucking Dylan. This guy Dylan's fucking done nothing but cause me issues.
Isn't that the guy that tried to grab my shit in the?
Yeah, he tried to grab your dick. That's why I just said don't try to grab his penis.
Jesus Christ.